Welcome to our fourth and final video tutorial on the topic of price theory. So far, we have looked at the important concepts of this topic. We've looked at demand, we've looked at supply. Now we are going to look at how we use demand and supply to determine the price of a product. Stay tuned. To find how we determine the price of a product. So we know that consumers, they would want to pay the lowest possible price for a good. However, suppliers, they would want to charge the highest possible price for a good. So it's important that we find a balance between the two, where both consumers and suppliers can be satisfied. And this point where demand and supply are equal is known as the equilibrium price. Let's look at an example as to how we can construct this equilibrium price. So we have our axes on the left hand side with price on the y-axis and quantity on the x-axis. And on the right hand side we'll see our table where we have our different prices, and at those different prices we have our quantity demanded and our quantity supplied. We are going to put our demand and supply on this same set of axes to determine the price of this specific product. So we go ahead and we put the points down for each demand and supply. We can start off with demand. So at price 250, the demand for this good is 100. The price 200, the demand is also 200. At price 150, we demand 300. At price 100, we demand 400. And at price 50, we demand 500. We then connect all of the dots to draw our demand curve, and we remember that the demand curve is showing a negative relationship between price and demand. And don't forget to label your demand curve to D0 to show the original demand curve. We can then add our supply to the same set of axes. And we can look and we can point there to say that at 250, the quantity demanded is 500. At price 200, the quantity demanded is 400. At price 150, our quantity supplied is also 300. At price 100, our quantity supplied is 200. At price 50, our supply is 100. We then connect the dots, and we have therefore drawn our supply line. And don't forget to label your supply line with S0 to state it is an original supply curve. Then to find our equilibrium price, we look at where our supply and demand meet, and we can see that they meet at price 150 and at quantity 300. We therefore find that our equilibrium price for this product is 150. So this concludes our video tutorials on the topic of price theory. I hope you learned something. Please keep safe, and we'll see you guys soon.